How are we tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Are we good? Yeah, go on, give us a bit of a cheer. Are we good? Yay! Good to hear. So I'm currently single at the moment, and it's not through the lack of trying. It's the fact that women keep running away. And I don't even know why they run. I mean, I'm not the best looking bloke in the world. In fact, I look like Big Fish G-string. But still, there's no need to run. And so, because they keep on running, what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd try my hand at online dating. And with online dating, you use it as a profile for answering numerous questions. And one of these questions may be, what do you look for in a partner? Well, a cheap hourly rate to with legal consent would make a nice change. Another question may be, would you date someone who's your age who has kids? And the answer to that is no, because I don't date Northerners. It will also ask you what your intent is. Well, I intend to have a long-term relationship. Although the women I've met don't seem to want that. Oh, you should hear them scream, please let me go, I have a family to feed. And it will also ask you what you're interested in, men or women. Now, I've always found those options a bit limited. I want to be able to select any woman I date. Or, does it have a heartbeat? Does it have a place where I can put my penis? If yes at all, when can we meet? Or as an added bonus, I'd like to be able to select one kind of girl whose brains I can fuck out of her. And my mates said, well, if you just wanted that, why don't you go to Newcastle? Simple, really. I don't want chlamydia. The site will then force you to take a personality test. And these things are surprisingly accurate. Me and my sister both took one. I came back as a class clown, and she came back as a bitch. It will also ask you to describe your ideal date. Now, no man answers this honestly, because the honest answer is to get drunk and have sex. And let's face it, no woman wants to hear that. So what I end up putting is that I want to go for a nice candlelit dinner, then a walk on the beach and a lovely summer's eve. There's no punchline. This is there for gullible women that actually think it's going to happen. What you then got to do is then got to give yourself a description. And again, the site will provide more questions in order to help you do this. Although these will be more like interview questions. Like, what do you think you can bring to the role of boyfriend? Well, male genitalia, I hope. If not, I guess one of us is buggered. What are your hobbies and interests? Now, this is a question I've always struggled with, because I don't consider myself to be the most interesting guy in the world. So what I end up with is that I play 5-7 football on Mondays with a guy from Liverpool because it makes But even with the questions I still struggle to describe myself. I mean, has anyone here ever tried to describe themselves? Have you ever walked up to a mirror and thought, how do I describe that? To be honest, my immediate thought was, God, I'm doing a big job. My moves are so saggy they're practically sweeping the floor. And so, because I was struggling to describe myself, I thought I'd ask my mates to describe me. And they put 6'5", not dyslexic, so nothing special, with a face that looks like a hairy scrotum. Which, on a side note, got me the name Dickhead. I thought, well, I can't have that. So after a bit of time and thought, I figured out what I could put. And I thought that honesty best policy would go down here. Although what I did put does sound like a headline in the local paper. Overly friendly, chronic masturbator, loves kids. And what the final thing to set up a profile is that you've got to upload a photo of yourself. And since you're trying to attract a woman, the photo's got to make yourself look like you're a fun guy who's outgoing, willing to try new things. So I put a photo of me sucking off my dad. That was a good steak and blowjob day. No. Told me I was the best. What? I am the best.
Get off.
Get off.
Fucking rubbish.
Thank you. Love you too, buddy. And now that your profile's set up, you can now scroll through the list of women, or some men have described, the wank fank conveyor belt. And as you're scrolling through the list of women, you think to yourself, how can you be single? Oh, that's how. You've described yourself as a curvy size 10. Well, if you're a curvy size 10, I'm slim XXL. Other women remain single simply because they're too high maintenance but want to be treated like a princess all the time. But let's face it, a princess gets wined and dined, a daily makeover and gets chauffeured everywhere. They get their Diana experience. Well, let's face it, the only thing that I can afford to do on my budget is drive through a tunnel. And the rest of women remain single simply for how rough they look in their profile pictures. And when I say rough, I mean proper rough. So rough that even Bilotti wouldn't go there. Again, I know I'm no looker, but at least if you were to do me, it wouldn't count as bestiality. But eventually you come across one girl where you think, yeah, you seem alright, you seem down to earth, and you think they say yes. But now you're left with the awkward first message. I mean, you don't seem desperate, but you want to grab her attention. I thought, how about a joke? How do fat couples describe their sex life? As having a whale of a time. Yeah, I didn't get a response to that. However, I persisted and did actually manage to get a date, which was great, but I didn't know the rules. I'd never been on one before. So what I did is I sought out some advice. And the advice I was given was to compliment her on her appearance, not her tits, pay attention and listen. I didn't quite hear the other one. I was too busy thinking about her tits. And for our date, we had agreed to meet at Pizza Hut. If I'm being honest, what? Yeah, keep playing. Anyway, for our date, we had agreed to meet at Pizza Hut. And if I'm being honest, I still wasn't quite too sure what she looked like. So what I did is I thought I'd get out her username when people that come in. Clitorina? No, my name's Dave. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just, you look like a twat. But as soon as she came in, I immediately knew who she was. And I thought to myself, oh my god. It's truly amazing how much hotter Photoshop can make a girl look. And after we greeted, what we did is we sat down at the table and we're looking through the menu. Now, Pizza Hut, there's two things that you can order, pizza or salad. And I really don't understand if people choose salad. I mean, it's green for God's sake. We're not meant to eat green things. If we were, wouldn't we occasionally eat baby poo? Maybe not, I don't know. So anyway, after looking through the menu, we got chalk in, and the waitress comes over to take our order and disappears, and now we're left with the awkward silence. You know, that awkward silence when you sort of hear a pin drop? And I wasn't quite sure how to break it, so I farted. Now this was bad on two fronts, because A, she had to sit there and deal with the smell, and B, I turtled. And for those of you who don't understand that expression, I should explain. At level 1, there's a simple fart, or as my dad likes to say, I love puff. Then at level 2, there's turtling, which basically feels like your ass is about to throw up. And at level 3, there's following through, which is where it comes all the way out. And when you inspect it later, it just looks like your boxes are crying when you shit to sleep. So what I did is I excused myself from the table and wandered over to the toilets to find that all the cubicles were taken. I didn't know what to do. I was getting desperate. The beast was knocking. I had no choice but to use the disabled toilets. And no sooner so what I did, I used the disabled toilets, and no sooner had my arse touched that toilet seat, some woman knocking on the door. You going to be long? I wasn't going to be long. It shot out of me like a volcano erupting. And when I came out, the woman gave me a look of, you're not disabled, that fucking stinks, and for your sakes, I hope you flushed. I did flush, but I had a massive floater as a leaving gift. And when I returned to the table, the pizzas had arrived, and they were massive, I mean proper massive. So massive that they made me smile. And my date went, what are you smiling about? I said, I just made room for this. Apparently she didn't need to know that. Alright, that didn't put her off. We're sitting there eating our dinner when a woman from the disabled toilets walked over with a face like fucking thunder. You think you're funny what you did there? Using up all the bog around writing ha ha now you fucked on the cardboard? I wasn't quite sure what I'd say. I went, ew, did you not wipe your ass? I thought there smelled some shitty coming. She stormed off, I turned around and my date was gone. Turns out she'd taken fasting at the dinner table and left for dump for 20 minutes. Using up all the bog was too much for her. Knew she's too high maintenance. I've been